2 decades, just like Mil Máscaras for a generation before him, Rey Mysterio has been the face of Lucha Libre. Vamp, how important is it for Lucha Libre for Rey Mysterio to be here in Lucha Underground in the Temple?
You gotta remember, almost everybody in the game today, every high flyer, every kid who's doing those suicidal moves, everybody grew up watching Rey Mysterio Jr. He is the originator, he is the innovator, he is the king.
A ringing endorsement from Vampiro for that man with a new look about him.
Wait a second, that's not a new look, brother. That is the original Rey Mysterio mask. Hell yeah, that goes back to his uncle. That is so old school that it's not even funny, man. That's mad props to Lucha Libre right there, dog.
And mad props to you for educating us, man. Learn something new every day. There you go. Rey Mysterio going back to his roots, perhaps trying to tap in to whatever it was that was in the water when this young man was growing up that made him so iconic, so special, so individual. Rey Mysterio Jr.
And his opponent, from Jalapa, Veracruz, Mexico, Pentagon Dark.
Well, the path has been laid for this man right here. A huge main event, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever. Pentagon Dark, the legendary Rey Mysterio. For the first time, these two will collide. Here we go!
You know what I'm digging more than anything right now?
What's that?
Rey Mysterio's tattoos on his chest, brother. I know what that feels like, and that's some serious pain. That's a commitment and a half right there.
Well, that pain, of course, is probably neutralized by the fact that Rey is coming off a huge win over Prince Puma at Ultima Lucha Dos. On the other side, Pentagon Dark, while he failed in his championship bid against Matanza, he's still left with some trophies. The broken arms of Black Lotus, El Dragon Azteca Jr., not to mention what he did to you.
Forget about that. Don't even bring that up. What's wrong with you? I told you not to do that, and you did.
Right.
Thanks, Matt. But listen, let me tell you something right now. How awesome is it for Pentagon Dark to be in the match with the iconic Rey Mysterio Jr.? Here's a guy who has done nothing but lit up Lucha Underground by his violence. Now he's stepping up. He's in the ring with the king.
Pentagon has displayed for us a great knowledge of mat-based lucha as well as traditional lucha libre. That may pose a problem for Rey Mysterio. Single leg into a cover, not enough.
I think the thing that's going to come into play here too is that, you know, evilness, darkness, that thing of wanting to destroy people.
What about inexperience or being impetuous, taking your eyes off of Rey Mysterio right there?
Yeah, you know what? I hate to say it, maybe experience, not being ready, dog.
Man, a little thing there. Pentagon locked up his own wrist. It prevented Rey Mysterio from turning Pentagon's body to whip Pentagon to the ropes, and just like that, Pentagon is now on top.
Like I said, man, he's evidently here. He's come to play. There's no doubt about it. New look.
And another interesting point is that the crowd, hang on, cover here, referee Marty Elias just gets a 2.5, but the crowd seems to be at least behind or respectful of what Pentagon has given to Lucha Underground.
He's rocked the house more than once. But I gotta tell you something, man. Oh shit, he spun him right around, landing on his melon. Dog, when I was growing up in this business in Mexico, I'm telling you right now, little Rey Mysterio, he fought the biggest and the baddest of the best. You know what I'm saying? He's been in this situation. Maybe not in front of somebody who's so dark inside and evil and wants to do bad things to good people. But I'm telling you now, he's been here before. He knows he's gonna take a beating, but that's what makes you a champion, right?
Yes is the answer to your question. As Rey Mysterio takes the long walk of shame across the ring, clutching at his chest, trying to recapture his breath.
That was a nice kick.
Yeah, but it didn't do much. Reversals now. Pentagon on the move, ducks the clothesline, uses the ropes for momentum. Oh, sling blade clothesline. He pulled Rey right down. Rey gets up out of instinct, went for the clothesline, caught another one. Cover here.
Big mistake.
What's that?
Didn't hook the leg, man.
And I'll be honest, I hate to take away the suspense, but without a leg hook, you cannot believe that Rey Mysterio is going to stay down for a 3 count. Oh! RSVP for your party. The thrust kick puts Mysterio on the apron, and now Pentagon, who still takes time to engage the believers. I know that's something we've talked about.
Yeah.
You disagree with that.
I disagree, man. You know what I mean? That's one of his downfalls. He's not ready, man. He's not paying attention to what he should be doing.
Well, if Pentagon beats Rey here tonight, no one's ever going to question his readiness.
You're
and
right.
Now, both luchadors are standing in a very precarious position. Whomever comes out on top should have the advantage. Top rope Frankensteiner, leg hooked. Oh! We talked about the weight difference, and you can see that all of Rey's weight was not applied to his opponent's body.
Exactly. Even though he was smothering Pentagon's face, which is very common in judo, if you're going to choke somebody out, the majority of his weight was on his hips and his thighs and the back side of Pentagon's shoulder blades. There was no way he was going to pin him down.
Now Rey Mysterio brings Pentagon back up to the vertical base. What does Rey have in mind? Pentagon again strengthens his wrist and arms, sends Rey in, misdirection. They both duck clotheslines here. These two know each other so well, it seems, for the first time ever.
I think Pentagon has not only gotten into his head, I think he's actually studied. You got to remember, as I told you, good and bad. Every one of these guys has grown up influenced by the mighty Rey Mysterio.
Hey, you know, you bring up a great point. You know, if these younger wrestlers grew up watching Rey, they almost inherently know his moveset.
Pretty much. Because they've taken that and they've modified it into their own.
Of course.
You know, this is, 2016.
Wow.
Things have to be modified and they change. That's just the evolution of life. How about that for some philosophy?
Oh, standing moonsault, but Pentagon catches Rey. Oh! Rey Mysterio is able to use momentum in his favor and catches Pentagon Dark with the DDT on the floor.
I just had mega deja vu. One time when I was wrestling Rey Mysterio, I made that same mistake and I got hit with that same move 15 years ago, brother.
The switching of the hips, the momentum, it's so important in fighting and wrestling.
I'll tell you why, because he's a smaller guy, so he's got to come in double ready going gets bigger and stronger. He's always got to anticipate that somebody's going to block, punch, kick before he even gets off the ground. So he's almost thinking of the counter before he takes a shot. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does, as Rey Mysterio comes crashing down on Pentagon Dark. Leg is hooked deep. Not enough.
Ooh. Big difference there. You see that he's almost getting the 3 count because of why? Because he's distributing his weight, he's hooking his leg, he's taking the wind out of Pentagon, not allowing him to kick out.
And the ebb and flow of this match has been so exhilarating. There's been some slower paces, and then there's been a lot of near falls. Now comes the back maneuvers. Oh my God, he kicked out!
Oh wow, dude.
Damn. Again, I lean on you. A guy like Rey Mysterio has nothing to prove. He could go home, 6-car garage, family, kids' college is paid for. Why kick out of that?
Matt, how can you even ask me that? You've been in the ring yourself. You know what it's all about, brother.
I don't have Rey's money and his life and his comforts.
But he's a competitor, brother, but you have his spirit. That's in your DNA, man. It's all about the fight, brother. You know that.
Well, the fight now is firmly in the hands of Pentagon Dark as the limp Rey Mysterio is playing possum, it seems. Lucha Libre Andre now. Rey Mysterio starts to build momentum. Here he comes. Dial it up. Oh, Pentagon had it scouted, as had everyone that's ever seen a Rey match.
Oh, dude. I think that he might have taken Rey's head off of his body with that kick.
Well, perhaps it's only held on by that vintage mask. Pentagon with power.
Oh, damn, I felt that.
You're shaking your head. You don't even need to say it, huh?
Yeah, brother. I mean, what can I tell you?
But the hand was on the leg. It's not the same as hooking it? As Rey Mysterio gets back, what's up?
I can't be here right now.
Where are you going?
I can't be here right now, dude. I gotta go.
Back to the action in the ring right now. Rey Mysterio comes up out of the powerbomb position into the Rana, and now Pentagon is hung up. Can Rey hit it? Here he comes. 619. Sunset flip pile driver, and the king is victorious.
Here's your winner, Rey Mysterio Jr.
defeat Pentagon, and that is why Rey Mysterio is still the face of Lucha Libre. The match is over. Rey Mysterio is victorious. Oh! The Pentagon's been known to break arms before. Not to say that any were lesser, but to break the arm of an icon, to break the arm of Rey Mysterio, would send shockwaves throughout the entire Lucha Libre world. Pentagon is about to usurp the crown. Pentagon is about to become the king of no until Dragon Azteca Jr. Pentagon broke out Dragon Azteca's arm as well.